As dusk descends, the Amazon rainforest resonates with the calls of unseen creatures, setting an eerie stage for discovery. Arya kneels before the moss-covered ruin, her touch tender, revealing a relic of the past. Beneath her fingertips, an ancient artifact emerges, etched with a labyrinthine map of secrets untold. The artifact's surface gleams, its complex map hinting at journeys long forgotten and mysteries yet to unfold. The jungle watches, silent and still, as Arya uncovers a story buried deep within the heart of the Amazon. Sunlight pierces through the decaying roof, casting ethereal beams upon the forgotten space. Amidst the ruins, a cloaked figure stands silently, swallowed by shadows and whispers of the past. Arya's presence echoes through the desolate space, a solitary figure amidst the decay. Her voice, barely audible, carries the weight of untold stories, a soft whisper in the ruins. With a haunting whisper, Arya speaks of a forgotten path, her words echoing through the stillness. A path the world forgot. Her words hang in the air, unanswered, as the ruins guard their secrets. As dusk descends upon the Amazon, Arya and her team stand amidst the dense rainforest, a sense of foreboding hanging heavy in the air. Distant thunder rumbles ominously, as if the very forest is warning them of the path ahead. In Arya's hands, the artifact begins to glow, casting an eerie, ethereal light that dances across their anxious faces. The artifact pulses with increasing intensity, the shadows deepening as the team braces for the unknown. The air crackles with unseen energy, a palpable tension as Arya prepares to activate the ancient relic. Under the cloak of twilight, the Amazon awakens as a colossal serpent emerges, its presence commanding the ancient stones. A menacing hiss cuts through the stillness, announcing the serpent's dominion over the labyrinthine jungle. The serpent pauses, its gaze sweeping across its domain, a silent promise of peril and mystery. As shadows deepen, the title card appears, branding this untamed realm, the Serpent's Labyrinth. The title looms, promising an adventure of danger, secrets, and a maze where only the cunning survive. Torches flicker, painting the labyrinth entrance with dancing shadows. Ancient walls whisper tales of serpents and storms. The team ventures deeper into the labyrinth's stony embrace. Shadows writhe, as the flickering torchlight reveals more of the labyrinth's secrets. The labyrinth awaits, its silent stone promising both wonder and peril. In the dimly lit unknown location, dust dances in the single ray of light, illuminating the ancient surroundings. Arya stands resolute, her weathered map a guide through the unknown. Arya moves cautiously, her eyes scanning the murals that adorn the walls. "It's a map, not a tomb," Arya declares, her voice echoing in the ancient space. Every mural holds a clue, a piece of the puzzle waiting to be discovered. With a final caution, Arya commands, "Stay close." The ground trembles. Dust cascades from the labyrinth's walls, a prelude to imminent danger. Hidden blades erupt with a metallic whine, narrowly missing one of the allies. Terror etches deeply into their faces as the group stumbles backward. Eyes dart wildly, scanning the cavern, a desperate search for the next lurking threat. The labyrinth stands silent, a deceptive calm masking the deadly traps hidden within. Deep within the labyrinth, echoing chants reverberate through the stone chamber. Flickering torchlight casts dancing shadows, creating an eerie spectacle. Robed figures move erratically, their forms distorted by the flickering light. The voices rise in intensity, building to a crescendo of otherworldly sound. Shadows lengthen, twisting into grotesque shapes against the damp stone. The chamber pulsates with an unseen energy, a palpable sense of ancient power. Deep within the labyrinth, an inner chamber reeks of incense and danger. Hooded figures of the Coil of Apep kneel in worship. There forms a dark silhouette against the faint light. Before them rises a massive serpent idol, carved from black stone, its presence exuding ancient power. At the feet of the idol, bowls teem with venomous snakes, their scales shimmering with deadly beauty. The hooded figures remain kneeling, faces obscured, bodies still. The serpent idol looms, a silent, watchful god over its devoted followers. A desolate landscape unfolds, marked by a labyrinth of metal and stone. Shadows loom as dark clouds gather. The wind howls like tormented spirits, echoing through the desolate expanse. Cult leader appears, his figure stark against the storm-laden sky. He proclaims with dark authority, "The labyrinth devours trespassers." His voice rises against the storm. The storms answer only to us. The labyrinth stands silent, awaiting its next trespasser as the storm intensifies. In the labyrinth's inner chamber, the cultist chanting grows, resonating against the ancient stone. The walls begin to shift, illusions of serpents slithering endlessly, wrapping the team in terror. Each member of the team grips their weapons, knuckles white, as the chanting intensifies. The air grows thick with anticipation, each breath a struggle against the oppressive atmosphere. The chamber pulsates with dark energy, the team bracing for the unknown horrors ahead. The team races through the labyrinth, their breaths misting in the cold air. Stone grinds on stone as the labyrinth contorts around them, walls shifting with ominous intent. A door vanishes as quickly as it appears, leaving them disoriented and trapped. Darts hiss past, a deadly reminder of the labyrinth's cruel traps. The floor collapses beneath their feet, revealing a bottomless abyss. Pits of serpents writhe in the darkness below, their scales glinting with venomous intent. Arya, breathless, sprints through the labyrinth's ever-shifting passages, each step twisting the reality around her. The labyrinth contorts, corridors morphing with a disorienting fluidity, challenging Arya's every move. Arya stops abruptly, her gaze captured by a mural depicting a serpent biting its tail amid swirling storm clouds. The Ouroboros, a symbol of endless cycles, coils around the tempestuous sky, a cryptic warning in the heart of the maze. Arya's face hardens with determination, a silent vow etched in her eyes. The air vibrates with the echoes of past failures, each attempt adding to the crushing weight. Her voice, firm and resolute, breaks the silence. It's not just a maze, it's a cycle. With unwavering resolve, Arya declares, "We have to break it." The team advances through the labyrinth's damp corridors, their footsteps echoing ominously. A barricade of cultists emerges, their eyes burning with zealotry. A massive cobra rises between them, its hood expanded in a hypnotic display. The air crackles with tension as the two forces face off, divided by the serpent's mesmerizing dance. In the heart of the night, torches flicker, painting the faces of assembled followers with erratic shadows. A palpable anticipation hangs heavy in the air, entwined with a primal fear that grips each soul. They await the cult leader's pronouncements, each word poised to be their salvation or their doom. The cult leader steps forward, his voice echoing in the night. "The storm will rise, and you will drown beneath it." A collective shiver runs through the crowd, a mix of terror and devotion etched onto their faces as the storm looms ever closer. In the heart of the shifting labyrinth, Arya's focused gaze pierces the maze's deception. Out of nowhere, a cobra strikes. Arya hurls her lantern, the glass shattering as flames engulf the floor. Cultists scream in terror as the fire spreads. Serpents writhe back in a frenzy of fiery chaos. Deep within the labyrinth, the team moves with desperate resolve, their every step echoing against the cold stone. The air grows heavy, each breath a reminder of their relentless pursuit towards the final chamber. Driven by hope, they push onward, their figures stark against the damp, imposing walls. The labyrinth watches, an ancient guardian of secrets, as the team edges closer to the unknown. Entering the final chamber, a towering stone mural dominates the scene, its ancient surface alive with the fury of a storm ensnared within serpentine coils. The stone breathes with trapped energy. The mural pulses with a life of its own. At the mural's heart, a jeweled relic rests, its facets catching and scattering an ethereal light that dances across the chamber walls. Light dance across chamber walls. The chamber pulses. In the labyrinth's heart, desperation fuels the cult leader as he lunges for the relic, his face a mask of crazed determination. Arya, with unmatched agility, sprints ahead, her boots hammering against the ancient stone floor. She overtakes him, racing toward the mural, her focus absolute as she presses her hands against its cold surface. Her fingers dance across the serpent's pattern, a quest to find the anomaly, the fracture in the endless cycle. Arya's eyes narrow, her fingers moving with purpose, seeking the break in the pattern. The cool surface of the mural offers no immediate answer, yet Arya's resolve remains unbroken. An oppressive darkness fills the unknown space, its shadows clinging like secrets to every corner. The air hangs heavy, thick with unspoken tension. From the unseen depths, Arya's voice echoes, a whisper in the void. Every map has an exit. Her words linger, a promise or a threat, lost in the suffocating dark. In the heart of the labyrinth, Arya's desperate move shatters the chamber's ancient silence. The mural cracks ominously, signaling a catastrophic change. A blinding light erupts as the relic disintegrates, its power unleashed. The light intensifies, casting long, distorted shadows that dance wildly around the room. A deafening roar reverberates through the chamber, shaking the very foundations. The labyrinth trembles, as if awakened from a centuries-long slumber. The storm outside subsides, but a more ominous tremor seizes the heart of the labyrinth, signaling the end. Illusions flicker and die, revealing the cold, unyielding stone beneath the true face of the labyrinth. The walls of the final chamber begin to crumble, the raw stone exposed in a display of implacable force. Terror grips the cultists as their sanctuary disintegrates, their screams swallowed by the collapsing labyrinth. The team explodes from the collapsing corridor, their figures silhouetted against the encroaching jungle night. Panting, they find themselves swallowed by the dense, echoing Amazon. Behind them, the labyrinth succumbs to the earth, swallowed whole by the insatiable jungle. The team watches breathless as their passage is erased, leaving them stranded in the wild. Shadows dance ominously around them. They are alone. In the heart of the Amazon, the night breathes with unseen life. A symphony of rustling leaves fills the air. Arya stands alone, the broken artifact casting distorted reflections. Her reflection ripples across the fragmented surface, mirroring the shattered dreams within. A sudden gust sweeps through, the leaves whispering secrets only the jungle understands. Darkness descends, swallowing the scene whole.